Quick disclaimer. Should we comment on the author of a fanfiction, we are simply using context clues based on the content of the fanfiction being read. These comments are speculative and not meant to be insulting or judgmental towards the author. Similarly, any statements or opinions read as part of the fanfictions do not necessarily represent the values of the hosts.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pick a Fic. My name is Micah, and with me is my good brother, Jason. Jason, how are we doing today?
I like gaming.
Me too.
And you know what we do?
Yeah?
We game.
We game a lot.
We've been gaming. The year of the wheel has been going strong.
Oh boy, it sure has been.
You played a game. You played a very important game.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, that would have been Ape Escape.
I was talking about Hollow Knight.
Oh.
Because we talked about it last time, but you beat it now.
Oh, yeah. I talked about how I got the first mask, or I got the first guardian. I don't know what anything in the story is going on. I got the first thing.
The first thing.
And I did the other ones, and I beat the game. I think I was 98% done, or completed, like, percentage-wise. I am now going back to get at least 100%. I am not doing some of these stupid freaking bosses, like the freaking Zoda boss. It came in like a DLC update. Like, I fought him once, right? And then I noticed I could fight him again. So I fought him again, and he was more powerful. And I was like, okay, I beat him. It took me 10 minutes. I beat him again. And then there was another time, and it was more powerful. And it took me 15 minutes to beat him. I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on? I go back in. Yeah, there's a fourth time, and he's even more powerful than before. And it's mostly just the same patterns, but like with like one extra move. And I'm like, okay, I'm looking this up. What the heck, dude? It's just like, and yeah, no, apparently there's 10 times.
Oh, God.
There's 10 of them. And they get more powerful, eventually like getting like it's like one hit kills, essentially. And it's like, okay, nope, not doing that. Nah, I have a life. I know I have a life, and I'm going to live it and not sink so much time into this. But yeah, like, other than that, like, I'm right now in the White Castle. White Palace. I'm just going through that. That's been really fun. I actually really like it. I like the challenge that it has, but no, just finishing the game, like, it definitely has, like, it's really good. I must say it's really, really good. It's just like some of the way that they tell the stories, some of the writing is just like hard to understand. I know that's the point of it. Apparently, like, most Souls-likes are like this, but I don't like it. I shouldn't have to. Destiny taught me anything. I shouldn't have to go to an external website to learn what's going on. That's my rule. That's my rule, and you have to do that with this game, and I don't like that. I won't be playing Silksong anytime soon. That game's even harder than this one, but I liked it, and I enjoyed it, and I would definitely play it again.
Meanwhile, I rage quit Croc Legend of the Goblins.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just the Saturn version has so much lag that it's nearly unplayable. Like, it's genuinely abysmal. It's constantly lagging, and since the game speed is tied to frame rate, like, you know, it's slowing down the game when it lags. So you have, like, your control inputs are still counting. It's not like, you know, if it's skipping frames, and like you can still kind of work around that easier. But no, it's just impossible to work around. Like, I mean, not impossible, but like, I just got so done with dealing with that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, no one online seemed to be talking about it. So I don't know if my Saturn has an issue, if like maybe using an ODE, like maybe I have the wrong mode or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, I'll next time when I do eventually replay it, it will be on the PlayStation, I think. Because looking at that one, it looks, first off, it looks better.
Yeah.
It has a wider camera angle, which would help with some of the jumps. Like, some of the jumps were so poorly, like, lined up because you can't move. The camera's an enemy. The camera is the biggest enemy in the game. And yeah. But it was like, I really, really, really wanted to keep playing. Like, it was a very unique game. Like, they're weird kind of tank controls, but not really. Like it took a bit to get used to, but I think they work. The game's designed around it. I don't like the analog support though. Like the analog movement was too weird for me. I just ended up using the D-pad for everything. But yeah, that's basically it.
I just looked up. Like I thought the Saturn version came out later than the PS1, but no, they came out on the exact same day. So I think it was just
someone like I think they outsourced it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like while they were making the PlayStation version, someone else was porting it to the Saturn. Like
it would also make sense because like the Saturn was hard to develop for, and very frustrating. It was like if you could know how to program with it and like unlock its full potential, it could be better than the PS1.
It was specifically harder to do 3D because it used quads instead of tries.
Yeah.
So it's not like you could just do a direct port. You had to completely change the game engine. So it's like that's another reason why you don't see many 3D like cross-gen or like cross-platform releases for that time, because it's like, every system except the Saturn used tries for their polygons, but so it's like you just made it on PC and or PlayStation, and that was it, and N64 too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll come back to it later. Maybe the wheel will pick it again this year, and I'll play it on the PlayStation. But for now, I'm playing. I just started Animal Well. It is the beginning of the game, so it's like I don't really want to say much about it, but overall it's good. I will, I'm enjoying it, I guess. There's some certain things about it that
was it the water pump?
I mean, you don't have to bring it up. They can't hear it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Now they know.
I'm cutting it out.
Now they know.
I'm cutting it out.
No, you're not. You're going to forget.
Okay. Animal Well, yeah. What about Animal Well?
Yeah, well, like I said, it's too early to tell, but like I'm enjoying it for the most part. There's some things that I don't like about it, but
it always seems like Metroidvanias are just hard to get into like the first few hours. Like once you start getting the upgrades, you just get hooked. But
there's got to be. That's why to me there's got to be like an extra thing. Like this game just plops you in, and it's like that can be either good or bad depending on what your taste is. And personally, in this case, it's like I don't really like. I don't have a reason to care about where I'm going. I don't know what the goal is. I'm just a little blob, and there's a bunch of little guys, little critters, that I interact with, but like not really. Like I remember I saw a duck or like a goose or something, and I walked by it, and it was a quack, but that was it. And it's like okay, but then there's like this giant, huge chameleon that just kept trying to eat you, and it's like okay, that's interesting. Like why is this thing so big? The chameleon is in like the main area, I think, is one of the statues, but other than that, it's like it doesn't really grab me. Like the lack of story, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But the gameplay is like it's simple, but it works. I struggled a lot with the bubbles. I don't like the bubble area. The bubbles were stupid. I didn't like them. That was good. That was really getting on my nerves when I was playing it.
Yeah, well, I spun the wheel, and I got it's Ape Escape. So I fired up my PS1 that I got a professional modder to mod an X station into it, and it couldn't detect the SD card. So I popped it out, I popped it back in, couldn't detect SD card. And I did that 5 times, couldn't detect it. So this is like the 3rd or 4th time it's broken now. It's done this. And I've actually sent it back to the same modder like 2 times now to get it repaired. And it's just like little things like the ribbon cable was like need to be replaced or something like that. And they charged it for free, so I just had to pay for shipping. But it was still just like I shouldn't need to do this. Once it's done, it's done. But no, it's doing it again. And this PlayStation is cursed. I might just get a Mister. I know they released the Super Station, and the 3rd batch is now rolling out. I might just pick up one of those because I am just so frustrated of dealing with this and spending like more money into it to like try to get it repaired, and it's just so annoying. Like So I couldn't do that. So I was like, all right, spin the wheel again. I got Geist for the GameCube. Wow, this is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. This one sucks.
But it's funny.
It's funny for the first 5 minutes.
You can be a rat.
I can be a rat. I was a rat for a while, but I haven't done anything with the rat because I don't know what to do with the rat because the game doesn't tell you anything. You just wander around until you find out, oh, well, maybe I can do this. And then it's like, oh, no, this just leads to a dead end, or this leads to a bonus room, or this just leads to nothing. It is so frustrating. Like, it's going to be a walkthrough game. I know it. I'm going to keep looking through a walkthrough. And it's going to be, like, there's no indicator to do, where you're supposed to, what you're supposed to do, or where you're supposed to go. And it's just like, the idea of possessing people is fun, but you have to scare them first. And sometimes scaring people can like requires this really huge puzzle that you have to do. And I don't feel like doing that. I just want to control them. So yeah,
it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's not good. So yeah, that's the guy so far. I'll let you know when I eventually finish it or drop it. Honestly, this might be my first drop of the year, but I'm not. I could have gotten Ape Escape. I could have been having fun time with Ape Escape, but no, PlayStation decides to die again, and it's like. Anyway, Jason, this is a fan fiction podcast.
This is.
And don't click on the first link I sent you. Click on the second one because that goes to chapter 5.
I only have one.
Right? It's a reply to.
Oh wait, okay, I see it. All right, I'm on chapter 1.
All right, Jason, what is the fan
I'm
fiction?
on chapter 1 of Mario's Nightmares by kappacap. A series of Mario's Nightmares, XX on hiatus XX. The picture is Mario like with a skull for a head and also negative colors.
I think it's.
I think.
Oh no, those are orange sunglasses. I keep thinking those are sunglasses.
I don't.
His eyes, but no, I think those are just his eye sockets.
Rated teen. 5 chapters, 151 words, 4 favorites. It was published August 7th, 2015.
What was Mario in 2015, dude? Because I think that was
the Wii U.
The Wii U.
So it wasn't New Super Mario Bros. Wii U.
And 3D World.
3D.
I think.
That game
I think Tennis Aces. No, Tennis Ultra Smash.
Ultra Smash.
I think it's that too. Dark year for Mario.
This is the picture this guy picked represents Mario, the state of Mario in 2015. Honestly, it was pretty dire. It was like. We're just getting the most corporate, uninspired slop. Yeah. We're just getting like Disney Toon sequel level of like, dude, again, another one of these. It was like I've played Mario 3D World twice. It sucked both times, like with someone and without someone. It's just an abysmal game. It's so I can't feel myself. Like I don't feel anything playing. It numbs you. It's just like. We will suck all the life out of you. That's what this era of Mario is to me. But if you were a child, you probably think it's the best era of Mario ever. You're probably just so 3D World was the best 3D Mario game. New Super Mario Bros. Wii U is the best one.
I remember in my gaming chair sleeping in my apple juice.
New Luigi Bros. U is my favorite game.
I do. The New Super Mario Bros. U is on the wheel, and I keep wanting it to land on it because I'm just so curious at this point. What the heck is New Super Luigi U? What is that? I don't know. I've never know. Why does it have?
It's green.
Why is it a green case? And why is it a separate, like a physical DLC? It's a DLC.
It's like I think it's like ODST, where it's like it's a little bit more than a DLC, you know.
But you could download ODST. You couldn't download as a DLC. You could download it as a digital game, but not.
So you could download it on the Wii U shop.
Yeah, and as a DLC,
and you'd have to launch. New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, and I think there's a menu for it to just go to it. Okay, I haven't done it, so I wouldn't know. But from what I'm watching all the Nathaniel Bandy videos, that's what I could gather. So I could be wrong.
Deep in the research minds.
Comments, let us know. Let us know how New Super Luigi U
works? How
works.
does it work?
Yeah, I thought I said that wrong. No, I didn't.
How does it function?
So, Jason, we are 2 days away from Mario Day. Which is
Mario
March
Day.
10th.
The lamest deals on the internet.
I literally today I picked up.
You got an SD card.
Yeah, I got.
That's
mic-
technically not part of the official Mario Day deals. That's probably Best Buy's own.
Nope.
It's not. No, when I looked at it, it wasn't there. It was only games.
No, it was I got it from Target. You could get it from Amazon, Best Buy.
I didn't look at Target.
All the stores, Walmart.
Like it was on sale, but I don't think it was Nintendo's official Mario Day sanctioned discount.
Oh,
they have like their own like that they do on their own store.
It's weird that how come all the sellers, the retail stores,
because
are
it's stupid to not put it in the Mario Day sale. It's like
but
it's a Mario SD
price.
card.
Is it all the exact same price?
Yeah, because they price match each other, dude. They don't want you to have the Target doesn't want Best Buy to have $1 extra off, so they're gonna put the same price. You know.
I guess I just. Okay, but I
don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying things.
That's all I picked up for Mario Day.
Let's talk. This is a fan fiction podcast.
Yeah, it is. I'm just telling you know this is why I chose the fan fiction. It's Mario Day.
Mario.
We haven't done a Mario fan fiction yet. I don't think. This season 2. Yeah,
no, we haven't. Because
so
we both happened
to
with Sonic.
This is a great start to Mario. Yeah, this is. What am I saying? This is Mario's nightmare.
I have a strong feeling there's going to be no dialogue in any, or like
minimal.
There's. Never mind. I see dialogue right
here. I skimmed through it because I don't want another episode 25. I did skim through it, and there's some dialogue. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as I get to hear your famous Mario voice, that's all I really care about.
All right. This is Mario's Nightmares by kappacap. Based on a dream I had. I was walking through a cave. My iconic red sweater and overalls with the blue pants were replaced by the usual red pajamas I wear to bed. I stumbled on a rock and caught a glimpse of a frozen Princess Peach. I looked up and the cave became colder, as if I was passing time on a cold winter day. I heard sudden sobbing and saw her. She was frozen and her pink dress was stained with ice and stiff. I ran over to her and picked her up, but she faded away like sand. I blinked confused and heard a distressed cry of Bowser. Oh. I ran toward the sound, leading me to a wooden door. I opened the door to see a beaten up and injured Bowser. His scaly skin...
What? Scaly?
Scaly skin...
Scarly?
There is no R in there.
What do you think that word would mean if it was real? Scarly?
Kind of like burnt and scratched.
That's good.
That's literally what I thought they were saying.
Can we add that to the official Pick-a-Fic dictionary? Scarly?
our first one, Scarly. Can you please do that?
I'm
Can
literally opening Google Drive right now.
Woo! This is fun. This is great.
We're just gonna start making up words now.
Oh yeah,
Google Drive is so bad. Sorry, what?
Yeah. Scarly, torn, scratched, and burnt, or burnt, I guess.
Is it L-E-Y or just L-Y?
L-Y.
L-Y. Okay, I have burned, scratched, and or scarred.
All right, awesome. All right,
and guess what? I'm gonna add to personal dictionary.
Whoa!
On Google Drive. Look at that.
Heck yeah.
That's it. You can keep going.
All right. His scaly skin stained with ice like Peach's dress. I saw a fire flower in the corner which he was trying to reach. I grinned and grabbed the fire flower. My clothes turned white and red. I fired a ball at him to see if he was real in this confusing world, and the fire passed through him. I saw a metal device under the fake Bowser. I felt a large presence behind me and turned around. Bowser. He swiped at me with a claw, and I fell down. Bowser then grabbed me and threw me out of the room. I landed on the cave wall. I glanced at my elbow and saw a wound. Bowser was rushing towards me. I fired a fireball at him, and his legs started to fade away. Luigi, I think.
No!
A voice familiar to mine called. Luigi? I wondered. When the Bowser dissolved, a dark shape of Luigi fell and it darted away. Everything started to close in on me. I frowned. Just when I thought I was dead, it was over. I saw the castle ceiling. It had been a nightmare. Luigi is still here. I looked over and still saw the tall yet young brother in his green bed. I smiled it and looked at the clock. 5:51. I climbed out of my bed and had breakfast. Everything was okay.
What nightmare? Do you think the author was Mario in the nightmare? Do you think it was actually?
Well, here's the thing. He said based on a dream I had. Is that Mario saying, or is that the author saying?
I think it's the author saying that this story is based on a dream they had. But
This is one long dream.
Do you think
this is 5 chapters?
Well, no, that was the one dream.
So the author just keeps having like different dreams, like.
I don't know. This one specific dream that we just read is based on a dream the author had. Chapter 2 does not say that,
right,
so
right.
I don't think chapter 2.
I think this is different. I'm just like, dang, I wish my dreams were like this, honestly.
Yeah, my dreams are like I don't have the same type of dreams most people. Like I have some of them, but like usually it's literally just like I'm like moving throughout a bunch of different places that connect even though they shouldn't. That's basically what my dreams are.
My dreams are okay, so like yesterday night or last night actually, I had a dream where I kept getting stung by bees. And then the night before, like tarantulas were coming at me.
See, I don't have like those are like very like common dreams, you know, like you're getting attacked by something and you can't get out, or like I've had the only dreams I've had it's where I'm like late to school. Like I've had that one. I've had it to where I'm going to school as an adult, but I've had a dream where I was being chased by a serial killer. That was like the only one. I'm trying to like, yeah, it's usually like there's like a situation that I'm trying to like deal with, and it just keeps kind of getting pushed further and further away from me. Where it's like,
yeah.
I remember this one when I was a kid where I was like naked in our neighbor's basement, and we were trying to like hide me from his parents, who were just constantly going around in the circle while we were trying to like find clothes or something. That was the whole dream. Was just me constantly not being able to do what I need to do in like a situation. That's basically what my dreams are. It's like trying to fix something or trying to do something and I can't.
Yeah,
but that's all of them. Like most of them are like just like that. I don't really have dreams that are like that have like a meaning behind them, you know.
I get fun dreams sometimes where I'm like friends with Scott DeWaz.
Dude, you see,
like,
I don't get those.
Me and Scott DeWaz are literally chilling, like in this basement, and we're just hanging out. It like,
I have dream jealousy. I think I have dream jealousy.
But then I also get dreams where I'm literally just falling, and it's like
see, I don't have that
horror because like everyone talks about like that feeling when you like wake up after waking up from a dream from falling.
I've had that.
You get like this weird reaction. Okay, so
but I haven't had a dream where I'm just falling the whole dream.
Okay, now it wasn't the whole dream. It was
okay.
It was like I remember it was like an elevator shaft, and I just fell down.
No, it would be moments. Like I wouldn't even necessarily be falling, but I'd be dreaming, and then I get that feeling. Like I'd be dreaming normally, and then I'd fall, like I'd trip or something, and then I'd wake up. Mm-hmm. It's not. Like I'm never like doing. It's not very dramatic, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like a lot of people have very like vivid, dramatic dreams. Like I forget my dreams like 2 hours later. Like I forget every single detail, and it's like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, that I really hate it when that happens. All right.
So chapter 2.
Chapter 2 of Mario's Nightmare.
What's it called?
Oh, sorry. This is chapter 2 of Mario's Nightmare. Twist and turns. I was stumbling through my room in the castle. Everything seemed normal. My footsteps echoed throughout the hall as I made my way to the staircase, and that led down. I saw a tall figure similar to mine. Luigi, go back to bed, I said, yawning. The figure I supposed was Luigi nodded and stepped closer so I could get a better view of it in the darkness. I saw it was not Luigi, but a taller version of me with Luigi's face.
Luigi?
So it made its way up the staircase as I walked outside, slightly confused. To my surprise, it was bright outside with a beautiful sunrise greeting me. I wondered why the castle was so dark and pondered that thought as I walked to go feed Yoshi. He was in his usual spot as I patted him on the head. He snarled and turned.
Grr.
His face had been twisted in horrible ways, and there were blisters and cuts all over it. I stepped back, gasping. Wait, Yoshi. Oh yeah, okay. Quote.
Are
Yoshi.
you gasping Yoshi, or is Yoshi?
No, I think
Yoshi?
it's saying like quote unquote Yoshi.
Oh, I see.
Ran towards me, and I ran back into the castle, barricading the doors with a conveniently put chair. I turned around to see that the castle was on fire, and Peach was staring at me with dark eyes. Peach! I stuttered as her face and body began to twist in ways I cannot describe. I ran up the staircase and into me and Luigi's room. I saw the figure earlier in Luigi's bed as the room began to twist and turn and fall in on me. I then felt a sharp blade on my back. I was falling, but I didn't touch the ground. What was happening? Then it all came to me. This is a dream, Mario. No, a nightmare. You just have to wake up. Let reality overcome you. Wake up, Mario. Wake up.
Dude, I'm getting chills, man.
Honestly, those are the worst dreams, where you know it's a dream. I get those way too much.
I've never gotten one in my entire life.
They're horrible.
As soon as I realize it's a dream, then I like wake up.
No. There were literally times where I like, I know it's a dream. I'm like, okay, wake up, and I just don't. It's like, are you kidding? So I start doing things in the dream to try to get myself to wake up.
You have lucid dreams?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
What
we
the
talked
heck?
about this before. We talked about this a long time ago. Yeah, I know. I have lucid dreams.
Dude, yeah, I have dream jealousy. I have dream jealousy right here.
And
I've never like I said, as soon it's like sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it takes like maybe 10 seconds, but as soon as I realize it's a dream, I'll wake up.
I mean, maybe it is 10 seconds, but it just feels longer in my head. Maybe I don't know.
Either way, like I'm not really able to control anything, even when I realize it. It's more like then my brain's like, oh yeah, dream. That means wake up. And it's
I used to get dreams where I couldn't see, like I wasn't technically dreaming, but I could feel my eyes trying to open up, but they wouldn't. Like okay, I guess I was dreaming. I was dreaming of trying to open my eyes. And I can't because, of course, my body, I'm sleeping. My eyes are shut. But in my dream, I'm trying to open. So it's like a struggle to open my eyes. I get those, like, I used to get them a lot. I don't anymore. But those were actually the worst. Like, before it was the lucid dreams, and then it's those ones where I just, horrible feeling.
See, people try and get lucid dreams. People want that, yeah.
That's so weak. No.
Not in the way that they're like, they can't wake up, but in the way that they can just do whatever they want in their dream. That's what people want. That's what I want. I want to do whatever I want.
I mean,
I want
like
this funny little world that my brain made up. I want to like walk around and interact. I want it to be a video game, you know? And that's like...
And okay, it feels... I guess it more feels like you're watching a walkthrough of a video game. Because I can't like be like, oh, like, yeah, I get the feeling of like, oh, I'm going to do this. But I don't like get like the feeling of like making my own decision, even though I did make a decision. It's like the weirdest thing ever. I can't describe it fully. But yeah,
chapter 3 is long.
But yeah, so Mario's having a lucid dream, and this is Mario stays up. I decided I couldn't take any more of these confusing and scary nightmares. I took my hat off and placed it on my shelf. I would stay up. I crawled into my bed and saw Luigi in the bed across the hall to me. Good night, brother.
That was the most evil Mario.
Good night, brother. I evilly whispered. It was boring at night. I sighed, twiddling my mustache. I heard a sudden blink, 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 blink.
No, bink, bink.
Oh, bink.
Bink, 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 bink.
My eyes widened and I got a hot sweat as I hid under the covers. The bink bink came closer until I saw who it was. A toad. It had come in with cleaning supplies and a miner's hat. The light was on... What? The light was on the miner's hat. And the toad started to clean our room and shine the wooden objects. Then it came close to my bed. It dropped the cleaning supplies carefully and lifted the covers. I pretended I was asleep. holding one eye open. It looked on the bed, and I decided it was looking for stains on the bed and sheets. It pulled the covers back over me as it walked out of me and Luigi's room, its feet making that same bink bink noise. I slowly got out of bed and checked the clock. 12:37. I tiptoed out of the room, following the toad.
Can I comment?
Yes, go ahead.
What the fuck? That's all I have to say.
This is actually someone's dream. There's no way somebody like, oh, this is what if Mario had a dream. This is actually someone's dream, dude, I think. This is dream stuff.
I think we bit off more than we intended to chew, but I'm chewing it, man. This is great.
Yeah, this is a good old meaty sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm hungry for a sandwich right now, in case you couldn't tell.
Jimmy John's, let's go.
Oh, don't even do right now.
Dude, it's nice how we could walk to Jimmy John's.
Oh, don't even.
We're going to pause the fan.
It went downstairs and into Princess Peach's room. I rolled my eyes, thinking it would do something more interesting, and went into a random room as I saw millions of toads working at a control area. There were cameras and switches, and my eyes flickered to all of them as I stayed hidden behind a pile of large boxes. A significantly larger toad with golden and bronze spots with an earpiece was ordering directions to the multicolored toads.
Mario's gone!
One of the toads spoke as it observed me and Luigi's room camera.
Order a patrol to his room and around the castle. Report back if you don't find them.
The bronze and golden spotted toad with an earpiece ordered, nodding. I saw Toadette ordering a group of toads with her. I took this as my chance to run out as I ran upstairs. I dashed into my bed, acting as if I hadn't gone out at all. I took a quick glance at the clock. 12:57.
It's been 20 minutes, by the way.
Bink, 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 bink. Multiple toads with flashlights dashed into my room and looked under my covers.
Well, that darn tord again.
What does tord mean?
Oh no, yeah. Let's pause. Let's pause.
We got a tord.
What does tord mean, though?
Tord?
We gotta get the like a sprouty fungus is what I'm a sprouting fungus.
So kind of like a sapling, but for fungus.
Yeah. That's what
a sapling. What the sapling, but fungus.
Toadette muttered.
Toadette, what if that's a dummy?
A toad with green spots said.
It's not a dummy. It's breathing. See?
She motioned for the toads to come and study my breathing.
What if Mario programmed a mechanism for his mechanical dummy to breathe when idle?
That same green spotted toad said.
What do you want us to do then?
A toad with blue and black spots said, attempting to tower over the green spotted toad.
Take it back to the control room and study it.
He gulped. Toadette nodded and ordered the toads to pick me up. She led the toads back to the control room, and they set me down on a table and put blue and white tinted clear cylinder above me.
It's real Mario,
Toad said, and Mario recognized his voice from long ago.
Sorry, but the princess is in another castle,
Toad said. Oh, come on! Oh, that traveling and defeating Bowser for this stupid message! Mario snapped.
She just is,
Toad said with as little as emotion as possible. Mario muttered swears under his breath and stormed out of the castle, throwing his hat at the ground angrily.
Oh, sorry guys. Ugh, let's return him to his bed then.
The machine was opened and I was carried back to my room. I looked at the clock again, and once I heard the bink bink noise fade out of my room. 2:45. I widened my eyes. Had I stayed up for that long? I heard familiar footsteps quickening to my room. And wait.
Yoshi, no!
Yoshi ran into my room, nudging me as a toad tried to drag him by the tail. I pretended to wake up, opening my eyes slowly. Yoshi suddenly sank his fangs into my torso, and everything began to sprout fangs and come near me. I shrieked as a high-pitched scream blended in with mine. I widened my eyes, and then everything went black. AABD? AADB. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I saw the castle floor and rose my head shaking it. I turned to see Luigi shaking me.
Mario, you had a nightmare.
I know, Luigi. I know. What does AADB mean?
I don't know. It could mean literally anything.
Don't know what that means. All right. We are already over halfway done, Jason. What do you think so far?
I just want to get right into it.
All right.
I'm having fun.
All right, let's get into more of Mario's nightmares. Chapter 4, Burning Confusion.
It's awesome.
I looked.
Something just beeped in the room. I don't know what that was.
I've never heard that before.
What did it sound like? It sounded like. Okay, I drive for FedEx, so sometimes like, when they buzz the door open for you to come in, that's what it sounds like.
Oh,
when it's like
yeah, like a
unlocked.
door buzzer,
Like beep.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
a higher pitch.
Dude, we're in a dream. Dude, we're in a dream, dude. Yoshi's coming right there. He's right there.
His twisted face.
Wait, I've been using the Yoshi soap, so maybe I'm the Yoshi.
Dude. What if like you use the soap and like you have nightmares about Yoshi?
If I start having Yoshi nightmares, I will report them.
But dude, I think that's cool. I think like in the future that they should invent soap where like it gives you
dream
a
that you're that character?
or just like a dream. Like if there's like I don't know if you want like a
Oh, I see.
superhero dream, you get superhero soap, and like there's something in the chemicals that does something with your brain.
It's just like, yeah, you think you're. Oh, but what if you have a nightmare that night? Then it'll be a superhero nightmare where like maybe Superman's trying to kill you.
I think you
or
just gotta
something.
take the chance.
I'll take the chance every
Yeah,
single
yeah,
night.
me
Dude,
too,
Every
me too.
single night, I'd be like, I want to be Yoshi. I must become.
You can't see anything because that big ass nose is in the way.
You're just 90% blind. You can only see like the sky like the whole time.
I looked up and found myself in another one of these dreaded nightmares again. I sighed and found that I was in a small dark room. I turned and started walking north of the room until I saw a figure that looked like Bowser was sitting on the floor. A roar sounded as Bowser came running towards me. A fireflower appeared out of thin air between us. I ran to the flower, but Bowser seemed more closer than before and snatched it from me. A sudden boom of thunder sounded, and the screams of pain echoed throughout the room as I saw a door and ran for it. I opened it and shut the door behind me as a very long and narrow bridge met my eyes. I looked down and saw a seemingly never-ending abyss. I gulped and looked behind me as the door busted open. I ran down the bridge with no second thought, as I quickly slipped and broke my knee as I fell into the abyss. I closed my eyes and waited for the sound of a bone cracking met my ears. I opened them slightly. As I looked down it, and saw that there was a pit of fire waiting for me. I yelled as it came closer, but I found my hand on a hot ladder, and with no choice, I climbed it like there was no tomorrow. The fire started to spread onto the ladder as I blinked and found myself in Princess Peach's castle. Fungi started sprouting from the ceiling.
Or you could say toads were sprouting from the ceiling.
Wait, what?
The word we made up.
Oh
Toad.
yeah, yeah.
A sapling, but fungus.
The torrents. The torrents started spouting from the ceiling as I looked into my right and saw the walls closing in. I heard a giggle and everything stopped. Princess Peach appeared in front of me, as well as Luigi, Toad, and Yoshi. I smiled, but it quickly dropped when they all started to scream and disappear. I made a horrible mistake of slowly looking behind me and seeing fire closing in on me as I saw figures of them through the fire. I started to burn and see myself with them as I ran away from it. Darkness met me as a loud beeping noise ended my nightmare. I woke up and looked at the clock, 12:01 p.m.
It's new.
The glowing red letter on the digital clock were my only light as I breathed heavily. The curtains were closed as I hesitantly got out of bed and went on with my morning routine. When was the latest you like woken up? Like fear, not just staying in bed, but like actually woken up.
Wait, what?
When's the latest you like woken up?
Oh, the latest. I think there were 2 times in my life where I've woken up past noon.
I think mine was 1, around like 1
It was
o'clock.
around like 1. It was like, yeah, it was like we're doing like all nighters or something.
Yeah, I think yeah, something like that. That would make sense. Mario's Nightmares Chapter 5.
This is it.
Flooding. I found myself on a table, looking down. I found myself in a white outfit, looking up. Millions of eyes stared at me as a black hand as a black hand reached out with what seemed to be a knife. I wanted to run, but for some reason I couldn't. As the knife neared my stomach, the room started to flood with dark green ooze. The knife stabbed forward, making a wave of red splashes out of my body. The ooze turned blue as it quickly started to flood faster. I fell into the water, as I like to call it, and swallowed a mouthful of salt. I blinked and saw I was in an ocean. I saw dark shapes with other familiar people. Peach, Luigi, Bowser, the Koopalings, the list went on. I trashed for the top, but it only kept getting farther and farther away. As I settled onto a rock, it swallowed me like a portal. I shook my head as doctors were chasing me. I turned the other way, running for a door. I felt slush under my shoe as I paused and looked down. Red and blue colored swirls around it. I gasped and ran for the door, looking behind me. The doctors had fear on their faces as I saw what was terrorizing them. A wave. When I turned around, it was too late. I smashed into the door and everything turned red. Watch it. What? I don't know
who's saying
that. I don't know who's saying that.
Probably.
Oh, I think that was maybe the doctors? I don't know. Mario shook his head and stood up. Another one, I muttered. This time I hadn't woken up in my bed, but on the stairwell. A piece of bloody cloth was on my head as I felt stinging pain on my arm. I grunted and walked up the stairs, going to check the time. 1:44. I shook my head and went back to bed. Oh no.
And it's over.
That's all we got.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I want to know the other dreams.
Maybe this was just all one dream. And like,
well, like it keeps waking up.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe this was the author's just one dream, and then maybe they like
they split it into different sections.
Yeah,
or maybe this is what happened. Like they kept waking up and then going to bed and having.
Because I have had that happen where I wake up, but I'm still in the dream. Not to this.
Well, I've had it where I wake up, I know I'm not in the dream, and then I go back to bed, and then I'm back in. Usually it's a different dream, but like I just have this constant state of dreaming.
No, I don't get that. I kind of wish.
It's usually when I'm like already like kind of half awake, like it's close to when I normally wake up.
Yeah.
And I wake up from a dream, and then I'm like, oh, I still have time to like, sit in the bed and sleep. Yeah. So then I go back to sleep, and then I start dreaming again. It doesn't happen often, but
dreaming again, but it's not.
It's usually not the same.
It's not the same one. Yeah, but some people get that.
I think I've had that like a couple. I don't know. It's like I said, I don't really remember my dreams when I wake up, but this has been interesting.
No, this was really good. It was actually written really good, actually. It was like, I don't know if like all of this. I don't know if any of this was the author's dream or if they wrote all this, or because if they just came up with all this is really good.
Yeah.
And even like because I wrote down one of my dreams once, and it felt like writing like what it must have been like to write this. Like it was like slowly all the gears were kind of turning in my head, and like not like I would have completely forgotten about that dream if I had written it down. Because once I started to read it again, I was like, oh yeah, and then I remember this part. Like it slowly started to come back to me. It was weird.
Well, I've told you about the regulation dream that I had. I wrote that down. Although it was more like just like bullet points.
Yeah.
But I remember it, and I think it's because I wrote it down that I don't have to read it to remember it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at the profile. Ooh, this one has a cat. They write cat fanfictions.
Oh, Warriors?
Warriors, yeah, there it is.
Dude.
That's cool. Kappacap, that was really good. Hope you return from hiatus 11 years later, because I would definitely read more of this. What do you think?
I did enjoy it. Yes.
Yeah.
Very very like vivid, I guess. Like you could picture what was going on. It's like
you could.
you could feel the dream vibes. It was cool. I wish we saw more of Evil Yoshi.
Yeah. And I wish there was more talking, but like not a lot of talking happens in dreams. At least mine. I don't get a lot of dialogue.
I mean, I get like a normal amount. Like,
No, it's rare when it happens for me. It's more of my brain to process, I think. So it just doesn't do it.
yeah, well, I mean, I guess some dreams I have that like nothing happens, and then other dreams there is talking and stuff. But
Yeah. Well, that was Mario's Nightmare. Happy Mario Day, everyone.
Happy Mario Day.
Yeah.
Don't go to bed tonight.
Very spooky. Everything will set on fire, and there'll be a lot of doors, and you'll be running into a lot of those doors.
If you have funny dreams or interesting dreams to share, please share them. We enjoy.
Please do. I love Nitro Rad tweets his dreams sometimes, and they're so interesting. So if you just tweeted one of Oblivion, how he just walks down this endless bridge in Oblivion, like enemies just like kind of spawn randomly and start attacking him, and it's like,
dude, I wish I had video game dreams.
Oh yeah, me too. He says he gets like dreams about Animal Crossing all the time, but it's scary. It's scary.
Animal Crossing sounds awesome.
And I'm like, I wish I had that. No, it's like get me like being late for school or work, dude. I the most like weirdest thing I had recently was where I was Winnie the Poohing it at my work.
Yeah.
Like completely like butt naked except my work shirt. So. And like they threw my clothes in the cardboard compactor.
That's awesome.
And so I was trying to make a bail to get them out, but they were too like in like the big cardboard bale, and so yeah.
I've had multiple dreams like that where it's just like, I'm like completely naked or like mostly naked, and I'm just like, I hope no one notices. That's basically the whole dream.
I was really walking on the ground floor at the grocery store I work, and I'm just like, I hope no one notices.
And no one does. Somehow no one.
Yes. No, you're right. Yeah.
Maybe I do have more. I guess I have common dreams. Just people don't talk about the ones I have. Maybe that's it. Because I've always been like people talk about their like the same like recurring dreams and stuff. I don't have that, so I always felt kind of left out with the dream world. Like I've never had like a sleep paralysis demon or anything like that either. Like
no, apparently everyone gets those. It's almost like what the
I don't know.
It seems like that seems more common than like people think. But no, I don't get them. Yeah, that was a dream episode. If you got any dreams, let us know. Write them all down on the comments. I will actually read them because that's interesting stuff. As for that was episode 56.
Yeah.
Episode 56. Please subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you all in the next one.
See ya.